Today on the Foodbeast Twitch, I'm going to be cooking up this Mother Clucker DIY homemade Nashville hot chicken kit. I'm going to batter up a bunch of chicken. I'm going to put it in the basket, drop it in the fryer. And I'm going to do the whole thing blindfolded.
Foodbeast challenged me to make a recipe with Spam, so I'm going to make a burrito-sized kimbap. There is no sound more satisfying than this. Then slice up your Spam into nice big strips, and then make sure to get all nice and crispy in the pan. I've never made sushi rice before, but I want to try making it. It's quarantine. We're trying new things. I don't have white sugar, and I don't have white vinegar, so we're going for black vinegar, brown sugar, pinch of salt, and then it's 2 cups rice, 2.5 cups water. Hopefully I got those ratios right. Not too bad, actually. Get 2 sheets of nori, stick one underneath the other. You're gonna fill rice up 1.25 bit of the way. Add your filling. We've got the crispy Spam, some fish cake, some tamago, and we've got some pickled burdock. I think I'm saying that right. Roll it all up, make sure it's nice and tight. I stuck it in plastic wrap, let it sit for 10 minutes, cut it open, reveal the insides, show it off to the camera, and go ahead and take a nice bite. Pretty good. Kimbap.
Today I will be remixing Spam into one of my favorite finger foods, French fries. All you need is a can of Spam and some oil for deep frying. First, you're going to open this bad boy up and slide the beautiful brick of meat outside of its little home, like so. Then you're going to cut the meat into 1/2-inch slices and then cut each slice into 4ths to make thick matchstick pieces ready for frying. Let your Spam vibe on the side while you get your oil ready on medium to high heat. Shout out to Milk Tea Poppy. And when it starts to bubble, place your Spam pieces inside the oil and fry for about 2 to 3 minutes until they are golden brown. And be sure to let them drain on a paper towel to remove the excess oil. To complement the savory with sweet, I chose Jufran, a Filipino banana ketchup, as my dipping sauce, and included the Spam fries into my elevated silog spread, aka Filipino breakfast that I grew up eating. Okay, just one more piece. This stuff is hella good.
Today I'm making a Nashville hot spamwich, though there's really nothing Nashville about it. Gingerly slide your Spam out of its can. Dice it into fine cubes. Try to crack an egg with one hand. Nailed it. Add more milk than you need because you forgot to hit record. Add some pickle juice for flavor. Add some hot sauce. Mix it together with the intensity of a velociraptor. Add wet mixture to Spam cubes. Add flour. I used rice flour. Let it sit and thicken for a bit. Now for the sauce. Throw in some chili powder, pepper, white sugar, garlic powder, paprika, ton of cayenne pepper. Heat up a pan and carefully drop it into the hot oil. Fry until golden brown on both sides. Remove from oil and let drain. Take a few spoonfuls of the hot oil and add it to the dry spices. Brush the sauce into the fried Spam. Now build out your sandwich. Try to look presentable for the camera. Make sure you're wearing your wedding ring this time. Show it off.
Now, I was in the mood for some tacos and thought, how dope would it be to make al pastor, complete with a cute little trompo? First, you gotta start with slicing the Spam into thin layers crosswise. Onto the al pastor marinade. We're throwing in achiote paste, cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, dried oregano, vinegar, and pineapple juice. Whisk that all up until it's an even consistency throughout. Next, we're throwing in all the Spam slices and making sure they're thoroughly coated in the marinade. Cover it up and let it vibe out for at least 3 hours. Go ahead and get 2 thick slices of pineapples and 2 sturdy skewers, and start stacking the Spam slices. Top it with another pineapple slice and we're good to go in the oven. Now you want to let this thing cook up for about 45 to 50 minutes at 450 degrees, checking periodically to make sure all sides are cooking evenly and looking right. Boom! Look at this beauty! Taco time is upon us, and I dressed mine in some diced pineapples and cilantro, then topped it with a homemade avocado sauce. And there you have it, Spam al pastor. Vibe check passed.
Today, I'm going to anger the internet by making some animal-style Spam fries inspired by In-N-Out. First, what you want to do is caramelize some onions in some oil and butter and cook them until they look like this. Now it's time for the Spam. Chop them up into little fry shapes, batter them in some flour, some eggs, and some breadcrumbs. Fry them for a couple minutes on each side until they're golden brown. Now that you have your Spam fries ready, it's time to assemble. Start off with a bed of fluffy white rice. Pile on your Spam fries, add a generous amount of American cheese, pop it in the toaster oven so everything gets nice and melted, Top it off with your caramelized onions and some secret sauce. And there you have it, animal-style Spam fries. To be honest, this came out a lot better than I thought it would. It's a nice level up from your typical Spam and rice deal, so I definitely recommend it.
Today I'm going to be extra by making bacon wrapped mac and cheese stuffed peppers. So first you're going to grab your favorite box of macaroni and cheese. So you're just going to cook that according to the directions. Once you drain that out, you're going to put it back into the pot and make sure you add a little bit of milk, the cheese packet, and of course you are going to add all of this butter. And you're going to mix that all up. And for this, I used pasilla peppers because I wanted something bigger than jalapenos. You're just going to cut them in half and clean all the seeds out from the inside. Next, you're going to scoop some macaroni and make sure you get them all into the little crevices there. Now, you're going to grab some bacon and you're going to wrap it tightly around. I use this long skewer here to secure the bacon pieces so they don't unravel. Then you're going to set your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and you're going to bake them for around 20 minutes or until the bacon is nice and crispy. And there you have it, bacon wrapped mac and cheese stuffed peppers.
The chow chow shimmy, the wow wow shimmy, the how how shimmy, the now now shimmy, the woo. Mr. Chow, you finally hitched. That was a wedding that I would.
Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low and swing. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this game. I be parking my frame, gang, 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 gang.
Foodbeast challenged me to make a macaroni and cheese recipe. I decided to do a mac and cheese cake. Gonna start with my biscuit base. I made it out of oyster crackers, melted butter, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of paprika. Stick it onto your cake tin, let it set in the fridge for about an hour. The filling, I used this scallop, mushroom pea, and Emmentaler cheese blend. Once that's defrosted, you're gonna go ahead and add in your cream cheese. We're gonna go ahead and microwave these mac and cheese packets. Make sure to season the pasta water. Once that's cooked, drain your pasta, add in a splash of milk, add in your mozzarella and your cheddar cheese, add in the scallop and cream cheese mixture, and add in some chili paste. Let that all combine, slide into the cake tin. Put it into the oven at 300 degrees for 30 minutes. Now, you can try to get a slice straight out of the oven. It's not really gonna work as well, but if you let it sit overnight, what you get is this amazing result that's just as good cold as it is hot.
Foodbeast, it is giveaway time, and our friends at Raising Cane's know how much we love chicken fingers. They know how much you Foodbeast love chicken fingers, so they've given us a fat stack of $100 gift cards to give away to you guys that are working on the front lines. Thank you all so much for everything you're doing. We have an immense amount of gratitude that we can't repay, but hopefully chicken fingers is one less meal you have to worry about, and you can feed your families and just enjoy yourself. So please tag someone down below who's just deserving of some fun and some chicken fingers. We really do appreciate you guys. Can't wait to hear your stories, and please stay safe out there. And this is what I'm doing with my chicken fingers. 2 minutes, you are blindfolded. I'm going to try to get out of the airwaves so Cheese Pizza can walk you through stuff.
Actually, I should have done that. I should have. All right, it's okay. It's fine.
We still slap chopping potatoes?
I was thinking, but the slap chop's not going all the way through, and I just need a boiled potato. So I'm gonna just do this really quick. I'm gonna find where my knife is.
Okay, careful.
Yep. I just need to cut it into quarters.
Okay, you got that in half. Quarters, good. Okay.
Oh shit. All right, folks, quarantine casserole going down. You should always have all these ingredients, quarantine or no quarantine, all right? Dino nuggets, that shredded cheddar game, a little bit of pepper flake, OG mac and cheese, and some Vienna sausage, son, all right? Set up your mac and cheese, build yourself the great wall of Vienna, pepper flake, butter, shredded cheddar game, a little bit of that powdered magic with some milk. Got yourself a mac and cheese, alright? Fill up your skillet with the mac, top with your pieces de resistance, and then into the oven. And then out of the oven. Garnish with chives, take a good look at her, garnish with ketchup, dive in, my young chefs, alright?
I'm gonna try to turn this box of mac and cheese into chilaquiles. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's try. I'm using 2 jalapenos and 1 serrano pepper to make it spicy. I also peeled a small onion and 1 clove of garlic, adding that to my saucepan with 5 tomatillos and 1 tomato. I'm gonna boil that with some water for about 10 minutes, and then once they've changed color, I'm gonna add it to my blender. I'm putting in some salt for flavor, and then I'm just gonna blend it until it's all smooth. Over in a large pot, I'm adding some oil for the salsa, and I'm gonna heat that up over medium heat so it bubbles. Now you can add your macaroni noodles. Make sure they're all submerged in the salsa, and then cover the pot. They cook up pretty quickly, so now I'm just gonna add some queso Oaxaca and some mozzarella cheese. Then I'm gonna serve it like normal chilaquiles with a fried egg, some sour cream, cotija cheese. I don't really like cilantro, I think it tastes like soap, but I just added that in for the photo. In terms of taste though, like this slaps. This is really good. Wow.